Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Wendy here. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching. So today we have a different set here. I have decided to just film here because I just wasn't feeling so comfortable with my previous set, so I decided to switch it up. Let me know what you guys think. But today I hope this set works because I'm in my living room and I don't live alone, so people might be making noise in the background, so I apologize for that if that does occur. But today we are trying it out and I hope and pray that this works. So today we have a fragrance haul and I am going to show you 8 perfumes. I have been so eager to show you guys these perfumes, like it's been so hard to postpone this video, and I have decided to start posting my videos every Wednesday and Thursday just for accountability. I've noticed that I am not very regular with posting. I have been posting on some weekends, but weekends can be busy at times, so I have decided to give myself weekends to shoot and then posting on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So just be on the lookout on every Wednesday and Thursday for a video. I will not commit to a specific hour, but what I'll be doing is I'll be posting my videos between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Central African time. So let me know if you guys if that works for you guys, but I really hope this works. So yeah, new set, new time posting times and new fragrances. So let's get into it. So the first fragrance I want to talk about is one that I have been excited to try out, and this is Ani by Ani-Nishane. So you guys know I was obsessed with 100 Silent Ways and everyone kept raving about Ani, so I figured since I enjoyed that one, I would definitely love this one. So this was a full bottle. Actually, funny thing is I had sold this full bottle sealed to someone, but then they did not like it, so I ended up getting it and I fell absolutely in love. They asked for a 10 ml decant, so I sold 10 ml of this to them. So yeah, my decant store is going on well, so if you're in Zambia, please do check it out. So Ani, you guys, this just reminds me so much of 100 Silent Ways, not because the scents are very similar, but just because everything that this is, which is a masterpiece, 100 Silent Ways is. So let's talk about this one. So this one is supposed to be, is considered an oriental fragrance, and I see where people are coming from because this is a very spicy green type of scent, but with vanilla. This was considered the best vanilla ever, and I see how people could say that. So what I absolutely get from this one is some greenness, some vanilla, some spiciness. The greenness is definitely there. So if you do not like green notes or green vanillas, this might be a challenge for you, but I absolutely love it. And when it comes to projection and longevity, this is very similar to 100 Silent Ways. You find that this does not project to a point where it's offensive. It creates a scent bubble around you. You yourself will definitely smell it all through the day, and others will smell you as well when they draw close to you, so which makes it very perfect for even formal occasions or evening wear. But other than that, it's perfect. Like, it's just that refinement where people will smell you but they will not take offense. So let's talk about this. What are the top notes? So the top notes of this perfume are bergamot, green notes, and pink pepper. So you see how the green notes are definitely there. We have that pink pepper, which is a bit spicy like that, and then in the heart we have cinnamon, ginger, and clove, or the spiciness. So add a bit of greenness and that spicy thing to it and you have this. And then in the base we have vanilla, tonka bean, and labdanum. So when you see me look into the sides, it's because I'm reading the notes on a screen, but otherwise, yeah. So as I mentioned, the longevity is absolutely good. On my skin, I get 8 to 10 hours. At some point, I felt like it was projecting a bit too much. Like, I could smell it on myself, like where you imagine where you've sprayed a perfume, it starts out very easy, very cozy, and then it just starts becoming like like the projection just becomes amplified with time. I have experienced that with Ani. So I wouldn't dismiss the fact that others are not able to smell it. It just different noses and yeah, and different skins as well. So we've got different skin chemistries. So others have reported not having good performance with this. The person who got it from me, but on me, perfect. It's something that I would ask people to try out. So it being a green vanilla, it's not blind buy safe. It's something that you would need to try out first. Then if you love it, then you commit to it. Because why I'm saying this is a very expensive perfume. It's a masterpiece, so the price tag is quite high. You do not want to buy a perfume that's very expensive and you do not love it yourself. So that is why I'm saying sample this one. Sample it first, then if you love it, then you can commit to it. Just a minute. So when it comes to, I know this is a unisex perfume just like any other perfume. Most Ani-Nishane perfumes are unisex, but this one I find to be a bit more feminine. I would see how a masculine man who's comfortable in his masculinity could still wear this one. Yeah, it's quite unique, guys. It's quite unique. So everyone could wear it, but to me it leans just a little bit feminine because of that heavy dose of vanilla. And you can wear it for formal events, formal occasions, or in the evenings. I wouldn't really advise you to wear it in summer because it becomes amplified, as I mentioned earlier. So where I have been wearing it, I've been wearing it to work, I've been wearing it in the evenings. I have just been enjoying it. Worth the hype. Check it out, Ani by Ani-Nishane. Now let's talk about another perfume that has been hyped and also worth the hype. We have here Khamrah-Lattafa. This is everything. Like this is everything. So this is supposed to be a dupe for Angel's Share by Kilian. I haven't smelled Angel's Share. Like I sample a lot and I still haven't had a sample of that. So this, I would say, is a sweet, woody scent. Very sweet and woody. To me, it does also come off a bit spicy. It doesn't have spices in the notes, but let me read the notes out to you. But to me, it does come off a bit spicy. I have a story to tell about this one, guys. So this one has top notes of bergamot and blackcurrant. Then in the heart, it has rose, jasmine, and oud. I do not get the oud. I do not. I get that it's a woody, sweet, woody scent, but I do not get oud in the way that I expect to smell oud. Oud has a very distinct smell, and I do not get that from here. Then in the base, it has vanilla, patchouli, and sandalwood. I would get the sandalwood or any other wood being in here. It does make sense with that. So it does come off a bit spicy as well and boozy. It comes off a sweet, vanilla-ish, spicy and boozy to my nose. But overall, the vibe you're getting is spicy, woody type of scent. So the longevity on this, the longevity and projection is where I have a story for you guys. So I have been wearing this perfume on its own and also layering it with other perfumes. So on its own, you get about 6 to 7 hours of longevity with moderate projection, which I do not complain about, and I absolutely agree. And then you guys, I forgot to mention that the packaging it comes in is absolutely beautiful. There's a whole box. I'm going to try to insert it here in the video. The presentation out of this world, and it's a heavy bottle. It's good quality. There's a reason why there's a hype around this one, and I implore you, like, it's a very affordable perfume. If you live in Zambia, I got this one from Zanji Cosmetics for around 590 kwacha, which is fair, to be honest. And I think I even saw another store that had it for like 400 kwacha, which is insane. Like, look at the packaging, look at the juice, look at the box. Even the box, it looks very luxe. So yeah, back to the scent. So I wore it on its own. It had moderate projection, moderate longevity. But when I paired it with Choco Musk, which I'm going to talk about later, it was insane, like absolutely insane. I wore Choco Musk is like a perfume oil. So I wore Choco Musk first, and then I added Khamrah on top. And this is the scent that I'm wearing today because, guys, it's perfect. So when I went out, I went to buy groceries, and then the projection, guys, this just became a monster together with Choco Musk. Like everyone could smell me in the shopping alley. I went to ShopRite's Twin Palm, and I actually met a subscriber. Her name is Jean. Hi, Jean. Jean said she could smell me from so far away. I felt so self-conscious, and she said she could recognize me from YouTube, and that just warmed my heart. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I really appreciate you guys who tune in to watch. So the projection, the longevity, out of this world when you mix it with Choco Musk. I also, the next day, actually someone even said that your perfume is just like 4 people actually talked about my perfume. There was Jean and another lady in the same alley, and then the girl who was doing my nails actually complained. I feel so bad. Like, she said your perfume is too strong, because I also spray my wrist, so that's why, like, she could smell it too much because she was holding my hands definitely when doing my nails. So yeah, there's that. And unfortunately on that day I was wearing something short, and I don't shop from that more like on a regular basis, so people kept looking at me like, attention seeker much. But anyway, so this one, the price point, the performance, the quality of the packaging, the quality of the perfume, absolutely worth it. So Khamrah is something that I implore you to try. Yeah, so that's that. Next up, we have another affordable perfume. This is supposed to be a dupe of one of my favorite perfumes, which is Oud Satin-Ministry by Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and this is Oud Satin by Ministry of Oud. So I saw this in an ad for, if you live in Zambia, there's a store called Akuji. They sell very affordable skincare, perfumes, and household goods. And I just said, let me try it. It was going for 380 kwacha. And it was just insane. Like 380 kwacha is what I would pay for to clear like a 0.5 kg package. So I figured, why even import it when it's available locally? Just like the way I got Khamrah locally. If you can, with Arabic perfumes, guys, if you live in Zambia, if you want an Arabic perfume, I would advise that you get it locally because it becomes cheaper. With importing, there's import charges and whatnot, it just becomes so expensive. Anyway, so this is an extrait de parfum. The packaging was just a box. Like, I even have the box here. It's just a regular box. Not bad. Like, please, we don't really keep boxes. Some people don't keep boxes, I do. But the bottle itself is very heavy, which makes it, we all love a heavy bottle. Like, look at that, so pretty. So I got this one just to quench the itch for Oud Satin-Ministry, and yeah, so let's hear it. So this does smell very similar to Oud Satin-Ministry, but it is not Oud Satin-Ministry, and I could smell it because, to be honest, the quality is lower on this one compared to Oud Satin-Ministry. This one has more alcohol. This one doesn't have that powdery oud, very refined type of oud that Oud Satin-Ministry and L'Extase Rose Absolute, which also smells very similar, have. This one, the alcohol was just overpowering everything, and I hate to say it, this leans more masculine than it does feminine. Oud Satin-Ministry to me is a unisex perfume, but I feel like it leans more feminine because of the powderiness in there. I do not get much of the powderiness in here, which just messes it up. It's so synthetic as well, especially when you've smelled Oud Satin-Mood. It just messes everything up for you. So to me, I really need the original. Like I had decided to since let this one go. It's the only fail out of this whole perfume haul. Everything that I got in this haul, 7 out of 8. Love. Like I am obsessed with all those perfumes. So yeah, let's talk about this one. The top notes. This one has bergamot and cinnamon. I'm not getting any spiciness, to be honest. And in the heart it has rose, saffron and cardamom. In the base it has agarwood, very synthetic agarwood, amber and vanilla. So the longevity, I will not fault this. It does last very, very, very long. But it's, you know, it's that sort of thing where it's irritating you. Like it's long lasting, but because you do not like the scent, it ends up making you feel nauseous. So that was my experience with this one. So yeah, to be honest, I don't have more to say about this. I just hope, if you've never tried Oud Satin-Mood, I hope this doesn't mess up your impression of the original Oud Satin-Mood. But if you're on a budget and you don't mind trying something else, maybe you might like it. But for me, I really just want to try the original. So that's Oud Satin by Ministry of Oud. Now guys, let's talk about a hidden gem. This is a perfume that I absolutely have been in love with and obsessed. And this is a perfume by Police. I feel like generally, let me just say this, Police has good offerings. Like for the value, for the money that you're paying, Police has good offerings. So this is the bottle. I do not like the bottle. Like it's a bottle of a skull. Police has different bottles. Like why would they do this? But anyway, so this is a perfume called To Be Exotic Jungle for Women. Yeah. So how I got this has been on promo for a while on Notino, and I just figured, what's £14 to me? Guys, this smells like La Nuit Trésor à la Folie. I am obsessed. La Nuit Trésor à la Folie is one from the Trésor line that I just fell in love with. That's the best flanker in the Trésor line, and they've discontinued it. And so when I discovered this, I fell absolutely in love. So you can see from the bottle, it's like giving tropical vibes. This is supposed to be a spring summer fragrance, but to me, I feel like you can wear it all year round. It just does work all year round. So let me read the notes for you guys. Oh, by the way, my first impression was like, oh my god, that sweet vanilla creamy coconut kind of scent with a little bit of some woods, like I would say a bit of nuttiness, like very, very, very unique. Like if you love La Nuit Trésor à la Folie and want to find like something you can easily wear and drowse yourself in because it's discontinued, this is the one. Or if you've never tried La Nuit Trésor and just love vanillas and spring vanillas, like very bright type of vanillas, try this one. Like it's very cheap. So anyway, let me read the notes. So we have bergamot, lemon, red berries and pineapple in the top. So it's giving that fruitiness. For me, a fruity lover, everything. Then in the middle, we have orange blossom, jasmine and coconut. The florals are coming out. And then we have in the base sandalwood, vanilla and musk. Guys, this is perfect. So despite it being marketed for spring and summer, I have been wearing it all year round. And because of the woods and the florals and just how it's a bit heavy, it's something that I feel will still kick a punch in winter. It's not something that I think will easily just phase away because of the cold. And I also wanted to say that the projection and longevity of this one are moderate, but honestly I do not mind. And that moderate that I'm saying is like 6 to 8 hours of good performance. So I am obsessed and impressed by this perfume. So that is To Be Exotic Jungle for Women by Police. Okay guys, now let's talk about the very popular perfume called Choco Musk. This is by Oud. Let me say, this is Dalal-Rehab. Dalal-Rehab perfumes, or Crown Perfumes. So if you can see, I'm showing you something else on the side. This is the Choco Musk perfume. It's a roll-on, it's a roll-on type of perfume oil, and it's 6 mils. I got this one for 80 kwacha from Akuji, but even Zanji's perfume has it. I can't remember if it was 80 kwacha from Akuji. Might have been less, but I was buying a lot of other things. I didn't see the price. So yes, this one. And I decided, because I don't like rollerballs, I decided to transfer it from here into this decant bottle. And I'm going to throw away this just after we have this discussion. So it's very, very thick. Like, it's not like regular perfume, it's an oil, so it's very, very thick. And I've been wearing this so much, and I gave a little bit to my friend Miria. So it was like half, slightly above half of this 10 ml decant. Yeah, guys. So Gabby Loves Perfume has been talking about Choco Musk for the longest. I never thought it's something I would love. I just thought this is just a gourmand lover who's just pushing gourmand fragrances, and just maybe her taste might not be my taste. But to be honest, most of the things Gabby recommends, when I do get to try them out, La Nuit Trésor à la Folie or the dupe, I love. This I am obsessed with. So I went to look for Khamrah at Zanji's cosmetics, and then I asked, like, I saw a woman walk in specifically to get Choco Musk. Like, this is a very polished woman. She just came in to say, I want Choco Musk. I'm like, interesting. Like, you look like that and you're looking for Choco Musk? Let me try it. So I asked to just smell it. Like, they had a tester. And guys, it was a love at first sniff. Like, I have never smelled such a realistic chocolate scent as I did from Choco Musk. No, guys, it's insanity. So let me just spray it here. And it's very, like, this is thick, very thick. This is good quality for what you're paying for. Amazing. I am definitely going to repurchase, and when I repurchase, I am going to buy maybe like 5 of them at once, because I love it that much. So the top notes for this one: chocolate, as I mentioned earlier, very realistic chocolate. It has vanilla and milk. I get that. Like, it's a very realistic gourmand. So if you do not like gourmand perfumes, you don't want to smell like chocolate, this isn't it for you. In the middle, it has jasmine, rose, and cedar. I do not smell the rest. In the base, it has musk and sandalwood. I get a bit of woodiness, so it does make sense. This is such an affordable perfume, like 80 kwacha, Zambian kwacha. Like, I am looking for the 50 ml Choco Musk, because, like, insanity. I absolutely love it. After smelling this one and falling in love with this, I decided to get another perfume from Dalal-Rehab, because I just figured these are the people, this is the house for me. Anyway, so when it comes to longevity and sillage, this is something I would say lasts from 6 to 8 hours. But when you pair this with Khamrah, as I mentioned earlier, beast mode, so be careful with that. So it just works. Then I would say you can wear it for casual, like, outings and whatnot. I wouldn't wear it to the office, because people wouldn't take you seriously. Like, imagine walking into the office wearing a suit and then smelling like chocolate. Like, why are you giving people cravings? It just doesn't make sense. So anyway, so that's that about Choco Musk. Absolutely love. Please try it out. Like, it's so cheap as chips. Just get it. So we move on to the next one. So the next perfume that I tried, I got as a travel size. You guys know, like, I'm trying to be a minimalist, but yes. So this is Shay and Blue's Melrose Apple Blossom. I got this one from a link. A friend shared a link where the perfume house was just giving out free 10 ml travel sizes. You just pay for postage, and I did just that. So this is, Shay and Blue. Sorry about that sound. I live near an airport, so yes. So this I couldn't find the notes for it until I had to look. Like, I couldn't find it on Fragrantica. So this one has top notes of, let me see, no, it doesn't even have top notes. It just has notes of apple blossom, bergamot, jasmine, and musk. This is just like juicy, like it's juicy. It's like apple with a lot of juiciness. Imagine like you spread caramel on an apple and then you just eat it. Add a bit of flowers in there. It's so juicy, so summer-like, so refreshing and revitalizing. Yes, so that's what I think about this one. But when it comes to longevity and projection, the projection is very loud in the first few minutes. Then it settles down. But when it comes to longevity, it's not something that will go beyond 2 hours on my skin. So that's a bummer. But then, yeah, it's a very light scent. It's a summer scent. So if you're in summer, you have a travel size, you can easily spray yourself around whenever you want. So yeah, very good scent. Just my issue with this is just the longevity. Next up, we're talking about a niche perfume that I blind bought from a friend, but then it's a partial, so not much of a loss. So this is Encens Suave. Yeah, this is by Matiere Premier. So my friend suggested that I try this out. I got like I'd say a third of the fragrance. I never thought of trying this perfume until she suggested it. I am not mad at it. So yeah, very nice bottle, guys. Very heavy. You can tell that this is a niche brand, because niche brands are all about simplicity but luxe. So this one, the very first time I sprayed it, it reminded me of something, which is Oud for Happiness by Ani-Nishane. Yes, so to my nose, this is a very dry, spicy, incensey, and slightly smoky type of scent. Very dry, woody scent. Like, so I looked at the main accords on Fragrantica, and it says this is amber first. Like, I don't get, to me, amber is very sweet, warm, and like just sweet and warm. This is not sweet. It is not warm. It is not like amber. I don't get that amber that is in here. So it's a very dry wood with incense and smokiness. That's the best way I can express this. If you like oud for greatness, if you like oud for happiness, this is something you should definitely try. So let me read out the notes for you guys. So this one has top notes of black pepper, elemi, and saffron. Yeah, saffron makes sense. In the heart, it has incense, cypriol oil, and labdanum. In the base, it has sandalwood, cedar, and vanilla. So yeah, the longevity of this, beautiful. Like, you get at least 8 hours on your skin. It has very good longevity. It's a very expensive perfume. For the quality, you definitely get to smell the quality, and it makes sense that it is that expensive. However, it is not blind buy safe. So if you're going to try this perfume, perhaps if you're going to blind buy this perfume, you should have tried Oud for Glory by Lattafa, or Oud for Greatness by Lattafa and loved it, or Oud for Happiness by Initial, Oud for Greatness, Oud for Happiness by Initial. This is something you would definitely love. So because of how I've described it, to me, to be honest, this is more masculine than it is feminine. So if you're a lady, I would say sample it first, unless you like those very heavy, woody type of scents. So yeah, those are my thoughts on, and then when I can say the season to wear it, I would say winter and evenings. It's nice. It's a strong like for me, but it's not a love. So that's Encens Suave by Matiere Premier. Next, we're talking about another high-end perfume, and this is Micallef's watch. I have a 10 ml travel size here. I also never thought about trying this perfume, to be honest, but it came as part of the bundle which had Essence Suave. It's so hard to say that word, like, okay. So this reminded me of something. It reminds me of something I've smelled. Like, it's a bit lotiony to me. It's a bit woody. It reminds me of two perfumes that I've had in, like, one I have had in the past and one I currently have. It reminded me of Classique. Then it also reminds me of Agent Provocateur, which I still have like a 5 ml of. So yes, imagine Agent Provocateur and Classique had a baby, and then you get a Micallef's watch. Because I have said that, you guys, this is very sexy to me. Like, it's a very sexy type of scent, very mature. It's like mature, but not for everyone. Like, it's mature sexiness. It's not something I would wear to the office, for instance, because it has this thing about it. It's like, it's got this. I don't think animalic is the word to say. Maybe animalic, perhaps. It's got this vibe about it which just oozes unprovoked sexiness. So that's what I would say about this one. So what are the notes? So in the top it has bergamot, grapefruit and spicy notes. Then in the heart it has black pepper, patchouli and vetiver. Then in the base it has cedar, sandalwood and vanilla. The longevity out of this world, like you get on my skin, it's like 10 to 12 hours. The quality is unquestionable. The quality of this unquestionable. Like, Micallef charges you a lot of money, but the price, the quality, top tier. So I would say this is something that I would wear maybe in the evenings. I would wear to be honest, it's also in winter, but not in an office setting or a formal setting. That's what I would say. So yeah, basically that. I strongly like it, and it's something that I look forward to wearing this winter and also in the evenings, not to formal occasions. So that's Micallef watch. Last but definitely not the least in this haul is Dala, I don't know if it's Dala by Dalal-Al-Rehab. This also came as part of the bundle, the same bundle that came with Essence Suave, as well as a Micallef watch. So yeah, this. Wow, okay. So this is one that I haven't worn so much because it just came in, so I just had like first impressions, but I was so eager to talk about these perfumes, guys. It's insane. So it comes off very sweet caramel, a bit sweet citrusy, like just when you spray it. I really like this, but to be honest, it doesn't beat the Choco Musk. This is very good and affordable. Like, you really can't go wrong. Arabic perfumes are really giving niche, celebrity, designer perfumes a run for their money. So the notes of this one, let me just check out the notes. And this is something I think you can wear in spring and summer because of just how it smells. If you like vanilla notes and you want to something that's just something you can wear in summer that is vanilla, this is one that I would say you should try out. So the top notes of this one are bergamot, blackcurrant and pink pepper. In the heart we have jasmine, rose, lily of the valley. In the base we have patchouli, musk and vanilla. So I'd say the longevity, I wouldn't give you anything, I wouldn't say anything, but it doesn't smell like a perfume that can hold its own. Yeah, and just the price tag is very fair. So more on this one as I continue wearing it. And that's it. So you guys, let me know what you think about the new setup. Let me know about the new posting times, and let me know what you think about all these perfumes. And I'll see you in the next video.